Hi guys, Peter here on Doxie, day 214 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland and trying to get back to New South Wales in time for Christmas preferably. Yeah, so we're here still on the Gold Coast awaiting an engine part which failed last Tuesday, no Thursday, sorry, today's Sunday. New engine, so parts on its way, hopefully we'll get it installed sometimes after it arrives on Tuesday coming. So yeah, meanwhile we wait. So yeah, it's pretty warm, very quite pleasant. I might go to the beach later, depends whether the thunderstorms come early or not, and just not a fan of all the people and the stuff that are on the beach there at the moment. So that's cool. Yeah, so I thought, while I'm here, there is something that's bothering me, so why don't I go and do something about it? So as part of the old you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, there was a little dab of paint left on the varnished rail just along the galley. So I thought, I'll get rid of that. So I thought I'll give it a light sand and then just go over it with a coat of varnish. And then I decided, might as well do the whole rail. So I sanded the whole rail. Coarse, then medium, then fine. Got it all ready to go. I thought I'll have lunch, check that the temperature for the varnishing is okay, and we'll come back to that after lunch. Then I went and looked for the varnish. I couldn't find it. All I could find was furniture oil, which really didn't help. So yeah, I guess I've got a nicely sanded rail. It'll just have to wait for some varnish. Yeah, I can't imagine where I put it. I mean, if you've watched my videos previously, you know I had varnish to complete the duck boards for the cockpit. So I'd be very surprised if I used it up right to the last drop exactly. But you never know, maybe I did. And I've got a memory like, yeah, okay. Oh look, a duck. Yeah, so anyway, that will remain as it is. I don't feel like going ashore right now to get some varnish. In fact, I don't feel like leaving the boat at all with thunderstorms imminent, even though they could be hours away. It's not that much of a rush. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit ominous. I can see it on the radar. There is a bit of thunderstorm and rain coming. Hopefully not too bad. Doesn't look too intense at this stage. Oh god, this guy came and put his anchor down, but then he's thought better of it. Yay! Oh wait, he's coming around for another look maybe. Joy, joy, at least he's not very big. I swear I had bagpipes. Is it you? Or somebody else? Interesting. Mourning the end of the weekend, perhaps. Well, it's now day 215 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland. Yeah, I know, I didn't post yesterday. Not much happened. Wasn't really feeling it. I think I was a little bit anxious about the coming thunderstorms. They did come. Probably wasn't as wild as it could have been, but yeah, still was. A fair bit of wind, a lot of rain. Thunder and lightning, yeah, the usual things that make up a thunderstorm, right? So anyway, just surveying the morning now that that's passed. So it is trying to clear up again, just here in Bums Bay, and yeah, there's quite a few empty spots now. It's not too bad. Sun's trying to make a breakthrough, the sky's clearing, so that'll be nice. We expect a bit of an easterly today, So that means it'll come over this spit. Oh, the spit. That's why they call it that. No. So that'll be good because it'll basically push the boat more out into the channel, and also any wind will be broken up by the trees. It's not supposed to be much of anything, so just gentle. So we could do with a bit of that. Well, they're up already, scrounging, the swan family. There they go. I gave them some stuff yesterday, so no doubt they'll come back and see me. And you see the sky's clearing inland too. In fact, if you look at the hills there, yeah, they've got sun and fog hanging around the ground there, so yeah, it's quite pretty. I am off to the ablution block, which is that away. That is all new. It was all built. It was being built when I was here last year, actually, on Fast Forward, so they've done a good job with it. It's a nice setup. Oops, try and keep it in camera. Peter and the Hawaiian Canoe Rowing Club, or whatever they call it. Paddle House, I think it is. Yeah, they're just digging around the beaches and around the pontoons a bit, just deepening it, so that's why there's barges here. It's got I think it's got a bobcat on it, and I think there's a scoop in the car park somewhere. They'll probably no doubt get on with that again today. So, haven't quite decided what I'm going to do today, but thought, yeah, maybe I should start on Christmas shopping. In the unlikely event I'm home for it. No, even if I'm not. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh, and was there any rain last night? Well, let's check the dinghy. I think so. Yeah, it's pretty well afloat, so I might take it across to the beach first, pull it up and drain it, and then go along to the end. There we go, the welcome swallows. Yeah, I can feel a Bob Marley song coming on. And there is 3. One just landed behind them. Oh no, no e-bikes. Okay, looks like I'm going to be walking a little ways. Right, so I've walked all the way to the entrance to SeaWorld before I spot one bike. Well, that was a bust. Got on the bike, got going, and just about lost it because the rear tyre was flat. So anyway, we're back on Shanks's pony at the moment. Ah, a veritable bevy of bicycles. Nearly at Marina Mirage, so I certainly got my steps in, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll grab the one closest to where I'm going. Well, I guess I missed that one. Prisoner of the traffic lights. Well, thanks Lime for pushing up my steps. Yeah, so I got to SeaWorld, as you saw, and there was a solitary e-bike. Grabbed that, had a flat tyre, so I had to leave that one behind. The next one wasn't until Marina Mirage, where there was a group of them. The first one I took was wouldn't let the helmet go. So finally, third time lucky, and here I am on the station at Main Beach, waiting for the tram to come across the bridge. So it's due in about 3 minutes, so I'm good with that. And I believe they're nicely air conditioned, so looking forward to that. Here comes my ride. Oh, and I did tell you, it's 50 cents. Now today's strategy is to come to the feeding fields while the herds are off getting more resources so they can come back and feed again. At least these guys are honest about bleeding you dry. Pacific Fair at Broadbeach on the Gold Coast. So now it seems that Santa's bought into the current lazy management style of getting the staff to evaluate themselves. Now even the kids have to evaluate themselves. Whatever next? Back on the boat, end of Monday, and yeah, I got around a bit today, about 12,000 steps actually, so yeah, that's something. But I came back and I just sat on that water by the beach for a while, just sitting there and going, oh, that feels so good. Yeah, because I took that tram through Surfers, as you saw, and I continued on to Southport because it was a shop I thought I should go to try and get something I was trying to get for a Christmas present, and they didn't have it, of course. So I thought, brainwave, I'll catch the bus from Southport around the bottom of the water and up to SeaWorld. And I thought that'll cut out a little bit of the e-bike from Main Beach to the Spit. I thought I'll just pick one up at SeaWorld. Did you think there was one at SeaWorld? No, there wasn't. There's usually a stack of them there. So I walked all the way from SeaWorld back to the pontoon. It was hot. I was tired. Footsore. So anyway, that's why I went and soaked over there on that beach and just let it cool me down. So anyway, I feel like I've achieved a couple of things. It's always nice when you finally get started on your Christmas shopping, and it's just like, okay, right, the job started at least. So I'm in that place now. Tomorrow hopefully the starter motor will arrive, and yeah, hopefully they can come in and install it as soon as possible, because I just want to get on my way. There are northerlies for the next week. Not strong or anything like that, but at least moving in the right direction. And with the EAC, the Eastern Australian Current, going that way too, it'll still be progress. So fingers crossed. Anyway, I won't babble on any further. Don't know what Babylon's got to do with it. So yeah, anyway, thank you for following along, and yeah, don't forget to comment, subscribe if you haven't. You're missing out if you don't. Yeah, no, it's sort of advertising yourself never feels good. Anyway, this is Dawn Raider, out.